Just jumping into something else real quick, man. Nicki Minaj, man. If y'all been paying attention, man, unless you've been under a rock, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, we spoke on it last week, man. Looked like they beef was like, you know what I'm saying, coming back up. It's back. You know what I'm saying? I really, man, I promise, man, I'm always usually for Nicki. You know what I'm saying? I'm always for Nicki usually, bro. Even through the you know what I'm saying, the crazy stuff she do.
Even when she was wrong?
Even when she be wrong sometime, bro, man. But like I say, man, you know, sometimes, man, you wrong until you right.
Hey, man, but she ain't got right yet.
But if y'all haven't seen, man, it really just sparks around the album stuff, man. Cardi dropped her album. You know, they already had the smoke, man. They got the throwing out the, you know, the who has the most number ones, or you know, I forgot what the actual stat was, man. But Nicki was like, no, that's me. I got that stat. And,
that's true.
You know what I'm saying? It got to going back, you know, with the, you know, back and forth. But then it got crazy last week, but it got crazy this week because they started going at each other's children.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think the children.
That's out of bounds, bro. Y'all talking about innocent kids, bro. Like,
yes, bro. But that, like I say, man, we gotta step back and call both of them niggas out on that, bro, man. Because, like I said, man, Nicki wrong, bro. But Cardi, you wrong too, because if like I said, if you go back and forth with her, bro, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if y'all going at each other kids, you
at the circus with her.
Yeah, you at the circus with the clowns with her. But yeah, I seen that, bro, and I was just like, damn, bro, this is so we big up women hip hop so much, bro, because we just was talking about Glow last week.
Not to cut you off, we just was talking about how much women are more mature than men too.
Just was talking about that, and it's sad because y'all have got into the front of hip hop. Y'all been leading the way the last 2 years, and just for Cardi to finally drop her album and then the beef come, it's just like, damn, bro, let a motherfucker live, bro. Like, you can't let her drop her album and just shine, bro. Let it go for at least 2 weeks.
My thing was, I remember they beef, man, when it started and all that, and they had the little, you know, drama at the little Met Gala or something.
Scared as hell, boy. Nicki trying to get out.
Damn, bro, that nigga be having a phlegm in his throat, nigga. Yeah, that shit. But the nigga, what's his name, Nicki? I like I said, I remember how they started, you know what I'm saying? Or don't remember how they actually started, I should say, man. But I just remember they had the little Met Gala fight or whatever it was, and yeah, she was scared at that time, it looked like. But like, I still don't get why they did the motorboat record, whatever it's called, Motorsport.
Yeah, but they ain't do that together though. That was Nicki being clipped on a song.
Well,
she already did the verse, then Cardi put her verse on it.
Well, I heard that she kind of, like, Nicki basically, it just started because Cardi set a bar in there, man, and Nicki took it, Nicki set a bar in there and Cardi took it, you know what I'm saying, to offense. You know what I'm saying? She took whatever she said, I think it was like the Lombardi line.
Oh.
Cause you know,
I don't know what that is.
Like, it was something like, it was about the Lombardi line, man, because you know her name's Cardi. I can't remember the exact record. The exact bar, but she took it as defense right there, and that's kind of where the beef started from. But like, y'all know how much it would like blow, man, for them to do a record together.
Shit,
you know what I'm saying?
Happened though, bro.
It never happened now, man. Because when you draw or pass the line, man, with the kids. Like, would you let a nigga disrespect your kid? There's some niggas out here like that. Cause like I said, I see Thug and Lucci, they back cool. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can't say they won't, bro, man. But I know with me, I'm like, you disrespect my kids.
It's just more pettier with women, though. Men can always kind of come back together otherwise. But women is a little more catty and petty. Especially with Nicki, because shout out to Nicki, bro. But we've seen over 10, 15 years, Nicki petty as shit. She don't care nothing about none of that. She'll beef with you for 10 years. She like 50 to me. Like, she's never going to let it down.
Queens.
Yeah, she a New York girl, man. But I feel like her Barbs, her whole team, they ain't with that, bro. They ain't. Nicki, like, you can go ahead. I don't care about none of that. But Nicki ain't letting that go. It's sad, though.
Has Nicki reign come to an end?
It's been came to an end. When I say it's came to an end, Nicki can still headline whatever state she wants because she's a woman legend. She's been at the top of the game, and she did her time to be the GOAT, and they can't take that away from her. But as far as where this hip hop is going, yeah, other than the world tours, man, unless she just drop an exciting
I think she
album,
can still get a big
and and to be honest with you, Cardi too. I don't think
Cardi. I'm talking about Cardi is hot, man.
No, I'm just saying I don't see Cardi running the game in the next 5. I mean, she's hot because she just dropped.
We don't know what she gonna do, but I don't see it either. But what I'm saying is, I'm talking about Nicki right now, man. Like, Nicki, is like I don't think that her I think her reign is over as far as like being like
Number
one, but as far as like her jumping on hot records, that can happen with her.
No, that's not going to stop. But I'm saying it's just like it's going to come to a time when you keep continuing to be petty. Nobody's going to want to put you on a record no more.
But that's what I was getting ready to say though. Like I'm like she can always come back and like Drake can throw her on a record. Drake can throw her on a record and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like he can throw on a record and that can be it right there, man. Like he needs some up his damn stuff to look like, but
man, no, he don't.
But
that ain't good.
I think only problem with that, only reason I stand with a lot of times with the whole Nicki versus Cardi beef and all that. Only time I stand with her, or only reason I be wanting to stand with her on that stuff is because I feel that, man, we're in a game right now where it's not any real female rappers like that. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Lotto, I love Sexy, I love all them Meg and them, man. But it's so many people in on the record that it be like, bro, are they really rappers or are they pretty girls that, you know what I'm saying, rap sometime, or they, you know what I'm saying, they recite other people's lyrics.
Hey.
And that's why I give Nicki so much credit, because I know she has a pen. Lauren had a pen. Missy had a pen. You know what I'm saying? Foxy Brown had a pen. Eve, they had pens, bro. So when we had these conversations, they start talking these numbers, and I'm the number one artist. I see why she get offended. That's what I'm saying.
No. I understand where she's coming from as being a writer, even though she had help writing too. But we know that Nicki
not that type of writing.
Yeah, not that type. But we know Nicki has wrote nearly all of her number one classics. You know what I'm saying? But Cardi definitely has a writer. But I mean, I could feel her flexing. You know, her flex. But it's kind of like, why though?
It's a major why, bro. That's why I just broke it down for you. Like if somebody, bro, if you work hard at your job, but what you do, you putting belt to ass on this paper right here. You writing these bars. No disrespect to Cardi, because her album, it actually sounds pretty good. Her first album was very good, but like, man, dog, that's not your work.
But let me ask you this then, because we know 70. I'm gonna go and say 70%. Maybe 80 of female rappers don't write the lyrics, right?
So
she's gonna be mad at everybody that drops an album that gets help from another artist.
She ain't mad. I'm just saying, but I feel where she coming from. She like, yo, y'all running around here, and y'all people like us and whoever else, man. They like, yo, y'all giving these accolades and flowers to these people, man. But it's really no disrespect to the ladies that's winning right now. Some of them are really just pretty girls, bro, that, you know what I'm saying, that got some people that's writing shit for them.
I feel you.
I feel like right now, bro, as a person that does music, I ain't saying it's gonna sell 10 million, but I know this. I know I can get a pretty girl off Instagram, put her in my studio, bro, have you write some lyrics, or even have me work with her on some lyrics, get a couple writers, whatever it may be. I know I can get it going.
But my thing is this, let me ask you this. What's wrong with that?
That's not rap.
That's what I'm saying. But what's wrong is if I write a song for artists, you produce her, get everything going. We get a number one record, everything number one. Nicki Minaj come out like, man, that chick cat, man, well, he ain't right. But you can't be mad at that person that they don't write.
Ain't nobody mad at nothing. I'm saying, bro, I get where she's coming from, though.
70 to 80% of women that don't write their music, she's gonna be mad at everybody that don't write that go number one. She's gonna be against the whole game.
What I'm saying is, bro, man, she putting it out there like, yo, man.
We feel you. We know she's the number one and she writes her shit, but you can't be bitter, though.
Let me finish, dog. Like I said, man, ain't no bitter, man, when you do your job, nigga. If you the big, if I'm the best rapper, if I'm the best basketball player, bro, and I average 40 a game, but y'all keep talking about the nigga that dropped 20 a game, and that nigga, I'm definitely gonna say something, bro, because I'm the best. You can't sit there, bro, and like that's with anything, bro, man. I'm out here putting in real work, writing these bars, bro, and that's what we're supposed to be, rappers. But y'all sitting there talking about putting her in the same sentence as me, and I understand what she getting at. Like, okay, she's got these albums, she's selling these albums and all that, bro. But where's your pen at? That's what she getting. And like I said, I ain't even. It sounds like I'm coming at Cardi because I'm defending Nicki right now. It do
sound like you come, but again, I'm going to go back to you can't be no petty ass. If I wrote all my songs, bro, and like you say, a nigga coming behind me, he get number one records. I don't got some shit, and I don't did my thing. But a nigga coming along, oh, he the next shit. That nigga ain't writing nothing. He ain't doing that. I can be petty and say stuff like, man, I've been putting work in, bro. I've been in the game 10, 15 years. I don't got hits. And he come along, he ain't writing nothing. I sound like I'm bitter and a hater.
Nigga, that's what they did.
Because see, the media gonna do
that's
that.
What they're
gonna do that all
nigga,
the time. But
that's what they did, nigga, before we got on and shit, bro, man. Niggas was taking our records. That's like with Elvis. Niggas was taking black music, bro, and then giving it to Elvis or another white dude, having them sing it. So I get it. That's what I'm saying. Like,
but
picture, hold on, bro. Picture if somebody took your work, you performed the same work. They take that shit, bro, and they go sell 10 million albums with it, bro. You gonna be like, damn, bro. I did that same work. In this sense, right here, she like, yo, she ain't even write none of this shit. I'm over here slaving and doing all this on my own, and y'all sitting here praising her. That's where I get where she coming from. That's
she petty as shit. You can say whatever you want to say.
How you defend somebody that don't write their lyrics?
She did the same thing with everybody. That's how I'm saying it. She did the same thing with Megan Thee Stallion. She did the same thing with other
she ain't
women.
Do the same thing with
niggas,
them, bro.
Other
it's different
women,
with Cardi.
Bro, it's a few women rapper. I will say about 75% of the rap game, they don't work with Nicki because Nicki petty and she don't want to work with them, bro. That's cool, facts.
But we missing the point. We're not talking about who want to work with her, who all that, bro. That's cool if she did work with him because I did bring it up earlier,
and then
bro.
My thing again,
we're just talking about skill and people giving out flowers to people that, in her eyes, she like, yo, don't give her the same flowers I got, man.
No, don't giving her flowers because she just sold off on a million freaking records. That's why she's getting flowers. She's not. Nobody's saying she's the greatest lyricist. No, they saying her songs and type of thing. Nobody's saying she's a great lyricist. We say all the time.
What they're saying is though, that's why she's mad because then when she sells these albums and stuff like that, bro, and then when she gets to go on her rant saying that, yo, I'm the top female person, I'm the only female that has done this and rapping this, it's like, yo. Man, I be talking about this all that like it's like blatant if you can't see why she's mad. Like,
I can see why she's mad, but I just don't understand. Like, why is she going at her the way she's going at her? But I understand
she's going better because
she does it with everybody, bro.
Right,
everybody she's gotten a beef with, even like people she did songs with, she ended up getting into a beef with them later. It's always an issue, bro. You don't see it. Every time a female could drop right now that write all her lyrics, I guarantee you Nicki Minaj gonna have something to say.
I'm not talking about, bro, why females is beefing and this and that right now. I'm just talking about I understand why she's mad off the skill of what we're talking about. Women gonna go, they gonna have beef regardless, bro. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Women don't like us. I ain't gonna say that, bro. I'm about to say women like to see another woman doing good and shit.
Man,
but
that's why we don't got a lot of female singing groups. You gotta understand, but I'm not saying I don't understand why Nicki feels this way. I'm just understanding when you get to the point where you're talking about people, kids.
She said something about her kids
under the belt.
That's what I'm saying. They both talk about each other. They both wrong.
It was Nicki. I seen it, bro. She put a picture of the girl kid with a gold chain and her gums all out because the girl got her daughter Coachjaer has big gums and little teeth.
Man, we don't need
so
kids,
she
man.
put the picture up and said Coachjaer vulture and then put the picture up of her child and then a picture of a chain with a teeth and a gum.
I think they said Cardi did through the first, but I ain't gonna say that's
whoever did it, bro. They shouldn't be talking about no
they both wrong.
If you want to beef, then man, y'all niggas just go in the stew and make a diss track. Go ahead, man.
Let me leave them alone, man. Shout out to Cardi, man. Shout out to Nicki, man. This black woman, man. Definitely, man. Y'all come together, man.